Hey, it's February 16th. It's Saturday, and the weather rather was a little bit chilly. It was nice because the rain stopped already since this morning. I woke up at 8 o'clock as usual, and I went to the other side after having a shower and prepared myself. And Robert and Steve had left already, and I was thinking that would Robert be there in the house again and saying that hey, we're going together. But he didn't inform me anything, and then they're not there. So the one was left was the truck. So I put brake fluids on it because it's emptying out, and there's something wrong still with the brake. So I'm hoping that they would, after the Jeep has been fixed, I hope they would try to bring it to the repair shop to check out the brake fluids. Anyway, so instead of driving to I-95, I decided first to go to Dixie Highway, and it was really something a blessing because I saw the Chevy Music open already after 9 o'clock. Usually they open at 10, and I left by 9 o'clock in the morning, and they're open. So I decided to go inside because Saturday I know it's 9 o'clock till 5. And I think that was the only time I can buy some music piece for my new students from Melissa. So I bought the junior Hanon book exercise instead of my adult one because it's a little bit complicated for her. And I bought also like Disney princess songs, like the Little Mermaid, Beauty and the Beast. So at least it'd be easier for her to enjoy the music itself. And I know Paolo is just a beginner, so I can still work on with book one for the book that I brought. And then I drove up to 10th Avenue North and went to I-95 to go up to the warehouse. So the break was getting better. So after that, Dish came. Josh asked for a day off today because he has to work in the evening for the other agency. And Adesh had an interview with Bride with Steve. So that was his first, in a sense, training for Bride. Anyway, he's done doing brides before, so first time for him under Touch of Paradise. And I put all the stuff for today's event in Old Marsh, all these Hampton lanterns in the van, and everything fit in one van. I thought it won't fit. I was able to fit everything. Robert came with the rest of the pillar. We call it the wax LED pillar candles. It's like battery operated. It looks like a candle, but it's battery operated, and it flickers. So he bought some more because we need some more counts for that. And the lanterns, the Chinese lanterns, he bought a small one. So he's planning to return it because it should be the size of a medium. But although we already have enough 15 Chinese lanterns to be used. And then after that, I prepared everything. So I drove the van with Steve. Robert stayed behind in the warehouse, and then Adesh followed us going to Old Marsh, and they set up the lanterns in the patio, which we did before, and they're quick because I know Adesh is faster when he does that rather than Steve. I just realized it, and I was doing the Hampton and putting out all the Hamptons, and after that they helped me out to put all those the LED flickers in different sizes inside the Hampton lanterns. And then I packed all the stuff inside the van, and the staff will be the one to take care of it, to do where they place all those Hampton lanterns that they rented for us. And Rico, he's a Filipino, Rico Hasenia was a cook there, and he came out just to say hi to us, but he was busy as well, and I was able to say goodbye to him when we left. So we got hungry because it's almost like past 2 o'clock, and we went to Dantas. I drove. It was my first time to drive to exit on Belvedere. Usually I exit on Okeechobee. So it's like, I said, am I in the right track? I was thinking that it was in the right, like it was a wrong lane, or it's not supposed to be, driving. It's not a driving lane. But I was, and Steve said, "No, you're okay," because it was like there's like lines, like a bumpy line. I don't know what you call that, like a hump. But to mind you that you have to slow down. So we exited on Belvedere going to Dantas, and Adish followed us. And before we went to Dantas, I saw, when I parked, we saw this nice, I took a picture of it, 1940s car, like like a convertible, but it's like a race car. And the guy went inside the liquor store. So I just went out to take pictures of it, and it's another guy, and I met him. His name is Jason. He loves old antique cars too. That's working. Same with me. I said I'm after also like unique cars and also some vintage. Not only for cars for vintage, but also that like the recorder or TV that's still working in the 1940s, or refrigerator, whatever. So I love those things because it's so unique. It's like old, but it's still working, and I love vintage. So I met this guy Jason then, but he left. He's kind of cute, and then I thought, because I saw Steve and others pointing at to because they didn't go to Dantas, they went to dollar store, and I thought they're there. So I went there and just read some magazine, and then wait a minute, where are they? So I went to Dantas, and I have a feeling, I think this is close. So I have a feeling they're in Subway. So I went to Subway, and they were eating already there. And I said, why did you call me or anything? Well, you're just talking to this guy. So I said, you just called me. And anyway, so they're almost done. I ordered my own sandwich, which is the special for Saturday ham. And Adish had to leave because he had to go to the temple. And he said he's going to call me back because he's planning to stay overnight with me because we have a strike tomorrow. So Steve waited for me, and when I was done, we went to the warehouse. He drove the van home with all the stuff because we're going to bring it for the strike tomorrow, and I used the truck. But I stayed for a while and sent a text message to Robert if he's going back to the warehouse. He said yes. But I called him up because I thought we have to do arrangements for tomorrow, and he said call Andy if they might postpone it for Monday. So it was, but Andy was planning to bring the arrangement that we haven't done yet for the evening tomorrow. And I said, okay, we can do it tomorrow morning because we have a strike at Old Marsh, and do this arrangement with hydrangeas and white spider mums for tomorrow morning as well, so he can bring it to the Ritz-Carlton for Kirkland's company in the evening. So after that, I was about to leave when Debbie, the mother and daughter, Debbie and Angie, came back after the wedding setup from their company, Orange Blossom. And I drove the truck. I headed home, and it's my first time. I was really early, and said like, what should I do now? But every time I come here in my room, I feel like I'm tired. I need to rest. But I don't want to sleep like early because I might get a headache and wake up like 12 midnight and I couldn't sleep anymore. It always happens to me. So I have to do something. What I did, around 5 o'clock, I just stayed in my room and I started to watch Glee. The episode that I haven't seen, but the Diva episode, that was 2 weeks ago. And I was watching it until Steve called me up and he said, we have some food here for dinner. So I joined them. Robert bought some Chinese food, like shrimp soup and some, what's that, honey chicken. And we had that one, and I came back to finish Glee then. And I'm planning to leave early, so it's still 9 o'clock. And I called up Dan because I also did his hours because he requested to combine all the hours that he worked for us last year for his taxes. So I did that and sent it to him on his email and called him up saying, hope you receive this one. Otherwise, I can print it out for you and give it to you then. And tomorrow I'm planning, after our setup and strike and everything, when I go home, I'm gonna have to call Remo and he help me out to arrange the thing, because I'm gonna put that there. See, that's TV and this holiday shelves of mine. I'm going to put the parasol there to hang it there. I'm going to paint this lantern instead of this green thing. I'm going to paint it like a little bit purple because it's my favorite color. Not this kind of purple, it's like a little darker than that. So it'd be a nice color combination. Ooh, I'm so excited. So at least we have to do something tomorrow besides watching my favorite animation domination. Anyway, so that's what happened to me today. I might go to sleep early, otherwise some people will call me. I don't mind. And so we'll see. And I shave myself. I shave my facial hair. And so thank you for following my journey. This is Louie. Have a good night. Bye.